Let's practice using the power rule for derivatives. So the derivative with respect to x of a times x to the n is a n times x to the n minus 1. So you bring the n down, multiply to the a, and then you subtract 1 from the exponent. First example look like this, the derivative with respect to x of x to the fourth. First, you have to really remember that this means the derivative with respect to x of 1x to the fourth. You got to see that 1. Then the rule states you proceed as follows. You're going to do 1 times 4 times x raised to the 4 minus 1. And then 1 times 4 is 4x raised, and then 4 minus 1 is 3. So this is the first derivative. Find the derivative with respect to x of 2x to the negative third. Again, the rule states the following. You take the 2, you multiply 2 with the negative 3 from the exponent, and then you do x raised to the negative 3 minus 1. And that's going to give you then negative 6x raised to the negative fourth. Often we don't like negative exponents, so you can write this as negative 6 over x to the positive fourth. And that's the answer here. Next one, the derivative with respect to x of 2x to the 1/2. Again, by the rule, you're going to do 2 times. You bring the 1/2 down, and then it becomes x raised to the 1 over 2, and you're going to subtract 1 from it. Then it's just fraction operations. 2 times a half is a 1. X raised to the 1 over 2. We write the 1 as follows. 2 over 2, so you can subtract. And then usually we don't write the 1, so it just becomes x raised to the 1 minus 2 is going to give you negative 1/2 in the exponent. Again, we don't like negative exponents, so by convention now we would write this as 1 over x to the positive 1/2. But that positive 1/2 then just converts into 1 over the square root of x, and that's the answer here. The derivative with respect to x of x. So first of all, you have to remember this really means 1x raised to the positive first. So when you differentiate, you're going to bring the 1 down, multiply by the coefficient of 1, and it's going to be x raised to the 1 minus 1. The 1 times the 1 is 1, and then it becomes x raised to the 0, like this. X to the 0 though is 1, so you're back down to 1 times 1, which is 1. Here really you should just remember the following basic fact. The derivative with respect to x is 1, and that's it. The derivative with respect to x of x over 15. So first of all, what you can do is you can write this as a derivative with respect to x of 1/15 of x this way. And then you can move that 1/15 out of the derivative operation, so it's going to be 1/15, and then the derivative with respect to x of x, but we know that's equal to 1, so you have 1/15 times 1, which is of course just equal to 1/15, and that's the answer here, just 1/15. Differentiate here with respect to x, the root of 2, x to the negative 1/3, same principle as above, so root of 2, then you're going to multiply by the negative 1/3 that you brought down, and it's going to be x raised to that, negative 1/3, and then you're going to subtract the 1, so that's the power rule. Now the root of 2 times negative 1, you can write it in the top there as just negative root 2, and in the bottom you can put the 3, so it becomes that as a coefficient, and then becomes x raised to the negative, up there 1/3, and then you're going to do minus 1, which here would be written as negative 3 over 3 this way. And the next stage, you're going to have negative root 2 over 3, and then it's x to the, and up there, negative 1 minus 3 is going to give you a negative 4 over 3. Again, write this now as a positive quantity, so negative root 2 over 3, and then it's in the bottom first as x raised to the positive 4/3. And lastly, you can convert into root notation, so it becomes negative root 2 over 3, and that there becomes the cube root of x raised to the fourth, and that's the answer here. Here are all of the examples. Please pause here and review them if you need to, but that's it. So thank you, subscribe, like, and share.